Hello, my name's Angie Cameron. I'm a counsellor and psychotherapist of 28 years, and I'm also a mindful compassion coach as well, who specialises in anxiety. I've known Lisa, Claire and Emma from the team at Make Seconds Count, and we wanted to bring this video together to really help you kind of in the moments, when you're going for scans, when you're sitting in the waiting room, when you're maybe waking at 3, 4 a.m, when just generally you feel those butterflies or angst in your chest, your body, and sometimes, it goes from quite small anxiety to kind of almost overwhelming and uncontrollable. Doing the mindful meditations regular can really make a big impact on your life because it changes so many of the neurons in the brain and the neural pathways, but also your physical body really benefits too because it's proven to build up your immune system, lower the stress hormones cortisol, and increase the good hormones of serotonin, and just generally balance things out. But when we approach a mindful meditation, it's not in a way that we want to make something happen or try and force the anxiety away or push it away. In fact, what we're doing is kind of almost bringing it into our awareness because it's there anyway, isn't it? And sometimes it comes out in our behaviours, from irritable to be impatient, frustration, sometimes even anger, sadness. I know I cry a lot when I'm overly anxious, but initially those bits, affects our emotions. We can sometimes feel angry with it, sometimes we feel impatient, but also we can feel that kind of butterflies in the belly, really it's almost like we can't breathe, and it closes up the chest, closes up the heart region, and it's almost we're holding it in there. And sometimes we can shout, or for some people they cry, but there's so much tension holding in the body as well, right from the shoulders to the back, to the bottom of the back, and even the legs. And what is particularly I'm curious about is also how it affects our thoughts. We can become negative, irrational, just kind of catastrophizing thoughts, and we go way down this spiral, and before we know it, we're in a really, really dark place. So this is kind of what I want to do this mindful meditation about, to help you today. And I wonder if you've not tried one before, don't worry, because every mindful meditation is really different. And so I would encourage you to do this one, but also to come back and do it, and then come back and do it, and do it even if it's a few times a week, and keep doing it. And what you'll do notice, sometimes you'll notice that you're really anxious and your mind's really busy and you're hardly even in the practice. And then some days it's like, oh, that was such a blessing. It's managed to calm me down and really supported me. So always come into the practice with an open mind and an open heart, that let's see what happens and what comes up. But hopefully as we do it over time, what happens is it implements the kind of more very gradual change of dealing with anxiety much more, that we have much more control over it rather than the anxiety having control over us. So just to make yourself comfy, you could be lying down, you could be sitting up, and just maybe even just bring your hand to your heart and just see that warmth, that tenderness there. Maybe you could bring your other hand to your belly. Maybe you're feeling some anxious feelings just now, maybe not. And just put the hand on the area that's actually just struggling. Each time you do the practice, what you'll notice is that there'll be different parts and similar parts that kind of tighten up and contract. So just be aware of your body resting here, and just be aware just even of the sensations of your body, and you resting, either if you're lying down or just on the seat. Just start noticing your breath. But if it feels too stressful to notice your breath, just be aware of the chest and the belly just gently rising up and then falling back as we breathe in and we breathe out. So we don't want to breathe in too much because scientific research shows that that really increases anxiety. So it's a short in-breath and a longer, slower out-breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Just take your time. Breathing in, breathing out. Just letting go of that out-breath. Just breathing in, a long, slow breath out. Just as you notice the breath, you can notice kind of where you feel maybe anxious or stressed or something difficult. Start taking the breath to that area, and in your own mind, just use the word soften. Breathing in, taking the breath down to that area, or even in the heart space itself. Taking the breath in, using the word soften, and a longer, slower breath out. Soften. You can keep your eyes closed or open, just a kind of half gaze, whatever feels good for you, because sometimes it just feels different every time. Breathing in, soften. Breathing out. Breathing in, soften. Breathing out. Soften. Just imagine it circulating that area of the angst, just kind of really softening there, almost kind of turning to jelly. Breathing out. We're going to introduce another word, and it's soothe. We're going to, in our own mind, soften and soothe. Breathing in, soften and soothe. Breathing in, soften and soothe. And just softening the shoulders. Breathing in, soften and soothe. Just really relaxing the belly and the chest. Allow things just to soften a bit more. Soften and soothe. And we're just going to introduce one last word, and it's allow. Soften, soothe and allow. Breathing in. Soften, soothe and allow. Breathing out. Just letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Allow the face to soften. The whole body to soften. Soften, soothe and allow. Still feeling the warmth and the tenderness of your hand make contact with the body. So you're bringing that intention of kindness to yourself. Soften, soothe and allow. Soften, soothe and allow. Softening the whole body. Allowing it to feel the soothing, and just allow whatever's there to be there. Even if your mind's busy. Just leaving the words now, just simply resting here, not even trying to meditate. Just letting go kind of what's past. Letting go of the words, let go of even what may come. Let go of what is happening now. Don't try to figure anything out. Don't try to make anything happen. Just relax right now and just rest. relax right now and just rest. So maybe even saying well done to yourself for taking the time out. Really a big well done for taking the time out to make an impact on your health and well-being. And I'd really encourage you to even diary coming back to this practice, even if it's every second day, and hopefully you'll notice some changes. But feel free, if you've got any questions whatsoever, feel free to get in touch with me directly. It's angie.cameron@direction.org.uk, and you can always follow us on Facebook. We have plenty of mindful meditations, talks about stress, anxiety, relationships and so forth. So maybe we'll see you there. Look out for Being Human by Direction. So thanks very much, and I hope that's helped. Thank you. Bye-bye.